something bigger than this. We were looking for
yes.
a bigger number, but this is what we got at McDonald's. We'll progressively get bigger.
I think my number was 395. That would do. Guys, we made it.
We made it.
What time did we roll in?
I think we're still rolling. 4:30. Evan stayed awake the whole night.
Didn't fall asleep. Didn't even doze off, did I, T?
Nope.
Here's our setup. Chinchi's cooking us some breakfast burritos. Going into this hunt, I just had one goal in mind, and that was to have a good time. I knew that would be fairly easy, as I'd be hunting with my 7-year-old son Max, my good friend Tyler and his son Tegan, another good friend John and his daughter Lily, and our really good friend from Mexico, Chinchi. We went into this hunt just wanting to have a good time and see a lot of elk when we knew that was going to happen. This bull right here we spotted early first thing opening morning, and I knew he wasn't going to be a scoring machine as he seemed a little compact, but anyways, I felt he was a good enough bull that I would be happy to take, so we kind of made a play on him. It was a long ways up in there, and we actually never caught up with him. We did hear a couple of shots on our way up in there, and we feared that he maybe was harvested, but we still had a really good hike, saw a lot of country, and got right in the middle of a bunch of bulls, so it was a good time. We're listening to conference, driving around.
Then the promise is that we may always have the Spirit of the Lord
during our elk hunt.
As we humbly partake of the sacrament, we remember Jesus suffering in that sacred garden called Gethsemane and his sacrifice on the cross.
Okay, Max, do
we
it.
express gratitude to the Father for sending his only begotten Son, our Redeemer, and show our willingness to keep his commandments and to always remember him.
Just leading the way. We're headed back up for the evening hunt. It's the third day of the hunt. Tomorrow is the last day of the hunt, so we hunted Saturday up here in the same area. Got in on a lot of bulls. One that was almost where we wanted to be, but not quite big enough. And then one bull that was very unique, just beautiful bull. Not a scoring bull, but I probably would have shot him just because he just had that look. If we see him tonight, I will definitely make a play on him. But we hunted Saturday, took the day off Sunday, kind of relaxed, drove around in the truck, looked at new country. Yesterday was pretty much a bust. We made a play on a bull that we saw from far away. He was in that 350 to 360 range, but just he never came out when we got set up, so that was kind of a bust yesterday. This morning we covered a lot of ground just looking for a lone bruiser bull, but didn't have any luck there, so we're coming back into the steep country tonight, and we'll probably do the same thing tomorrow if we don't shoot one tonight. But looks like a storm's rolling in. Looks like we might get some rain. We got Tegan, Tyler, Chinchi back there. So, what's that?
I'm making a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Oh.
This is gonna go on Max Hunting YouTube channel, huh, Max?
Yeah.
Opening day, we hiked up here from the backside. It was a little over 8 miles and 4,500 feet of gain. So we had to take a break for a couple of days, but Max is being a champ. So hopefully we, down for the count. Hopefully we get in on some elk tonight and get some good video. So midway through our hike, we looked clear down on the bottom of the canyon. We located this bull. Though he was about 2 miles away, we could tell that he had some amazing potential with a huge front end. Is he a 5 on this side or a 6? He's a 6, isn't he? Gosh, I think he's a pretty good bull.
He's a long ways away.
Yeah, but if we could get to that road.
Where's he at? Off that middle ridge?
He's just off this way. He's barely a 7 on that side, isn't he? I think we'd be crazy to not maybe try and make a play on him. If we could get to that road. All right, we got a pretty good bull spotted. Super heavy. We spotted him from a long ways away, so we relocated, and I'm just going to see if I can make a play. We have about exactly 2 hours of shooting light left, so I'm thinking in the next 30 minutes I should be right on top of him, ready to make a shot. So, you know, coming into the hunt, I just wanted just a special bowl, just something that's sweet. I wanted, you know, something with a whale tail, which this bull does not have, but he's got mass, and more mass. And then one of his eye guards is kind of a floating eye guard instead of curling up, and I've always wanted one of those. So I think he's 7, barely on the one side, but I don't know. I'm hoping to be able to video the shot, so if the wind's good and I can set up the camera, that's kind of my plan. So anyways, it looks pretty steep where I have to go. This trail's pretty good, but I actually have to be up there. That's steep, so I'm gonna go up this little ways and then cut back across. Max, what are we doing, bud?
Hiking to get the elk, what you shot.
What? Look at me. Hiking to do what?
To get the elk, what you shot.
How big is he?
This big?
A little bigger. Yeah, that's about right. Has this been pretty fun?
Yeah.
It's the last day of the hunt, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're gonna go check him out. You can see him right
How bad can it be, Pete?
there.
Sorry.
All right, go over there, bud. Watch out for stinging nettle.
I think you found his gun.
I'd come this way.
Yeah. I'm stuck.
Yeah, you can go that way.
I see his big body. Ooh, he's a big guy. He's big guy.
What do you think, Max?
Huh? Huh? I brought my
Big old front end. Holy cow.
big guy.
Oh boy. That one's... Whew. What do you think of that, Max?
Really good.
There's Chinchi and Tegan. Awesome bull. Heavy.
His butt is really big.
Dude, that's a big bull.
Wow, that's awesome.
This is the biggest bull we saw, I think. You can move the... Holy cow.
Is this the fattest elk you've ever seen? Yeah.
I'm wondering if we could get him down here. Hey Max, go over there by Chinchi. Oh.
That's good. Where did you put him at?
I don't know, but look how long that is.
How do you have red eyes? He has big, mean red eyes.
Hey.
That is awesome.
Have Max come down a little bit more so I can actually see him. That's awesome. Hey Max.
His eyes are blue and red.
Look at this mass. Yeah.
Hey Evan.
Dad, his eyes are
Max.
Hey, Max, Tyler. What do you think, Max?
good.
All right. Well, what do you think, Max?
Good.
We finally got one, huh? What day of the hunt is it?
The last day.
What did you tell me yesterday? What would happen if we didn't get one today?
We would go home with not out.
Yeah, Max was a little worried that I wasn't going to get an elk, but we've had a blast regardless of the outcome. We've seen a lot of elk, and we saw this bull yesterday, and we knew that he was a little short up here, but we knew that he had really good mass, and his front end was huge, so I moved in on him. I had him at 290, and then he bedded, and it wasn't a very good angle, so I moved around. And as I was moving around, Tyler radioed me and said that they had found a bull with a really big back end, which I'd really like a bull with a big back end, but so we kind of went back and forth of which bull was bigger, and finally I decided to come back after this one. But when I got back down in there, they kind of moved out and it got dark, so we backed out, came back this morning, and they had just circled around the face and they were kind of back in the same spot, and so we just hurried and made a play, and I crossed through a couple of little canyons and popped out, and he was 150 yards. And these guys had just barely sat down on the hill to start glassing when they heard the shot. Just one shot, and he's dead. He's awesome. His fronts are over. They're probably 22-inch ones, and just awesome. He's got sweet mass. He's wide. I think he's just a really old bull, and the best part about it is the truck is only about 300 yards down this canyon, and so it's our 4th day of hunting. This hunt in New Mexico is only a 5-day hunt. We didn't hunt Sunday. We took the day off and listened to conference, and so we hunted Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, and it's about 9 in the morning, so we're gonna take some pictures and get camp packed up and get home sometime late tonight. So we have about a 12-hour drive to get home. So New Mexico was really good to us, wasn't it, buddy?
Yeah.
Was this a pretty fun first elk hunt?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Everyone cheese. Look at the camera, Max.
I am.
Face up. All right.
Alrighty then.
Now let's start cutting it up. I didn't cut it. I got my knife out.
Get away from that because I think it's gonna roll. I want to try one more angle, Tyler, really fast.
Okay.
But then if it goes to just grab this.
I'm out.
I just want
So I'm supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, this is the best part, right?